Hey, what's up, Internet? My name is Trevor. I post as a stealth looper on my channel. This is a new episode of MURR, my Uncut Raw review. Anyways, I don't know why I do that. That's just me, though. This is my Uncut Raw review for a movie that I saw recently called Avengers Infinity War. And holy crap balls. This movie is so freaking crazy. Oh man, it is off the chain. Thanos is my new favorite character. Out of all the people, by the way, spoilers. Out of all the spoilers that I could talk about, this is going to be a fairly short review. I'm going to try and keep it short. So in this movie, you see everything come together after ever since 2008 with Iron Man and then Thor and Captain America, Hulk. There's one thing that I can point out that I did not actually like that much, which is the fact that Mark Ruffalo's Hulk character was not what I was expecting. So I was slightly disappointed because you only see the Hulk at the very beginning of the movie, and then you see Bruce, or Mark Ruffalo, is portraying how he's like talking to Hulk as he's like a whole nother entity, almost. Like he says, "We need you, big guy," and he's like straining and he's trying to get angry as fuck as he can, and like he's trying to get the Hulk to come out, and the Hulk's like, no, the Hulk's like having to like hibernate or something. So the Hulk doesn't have that much like on-screen appearance, really, just at the very beginning of this movie, because you see that it picks up with Thanos, Thor, Loki, the Black Order, and Hulk at the very beginning, which is, I think that was like the most craziest scenes out of the whole movie. I was very surprised how... Okay, I'm going to probably start there with the spoilers. Just because the fact that at the very beginning we lose in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, we lose two big characters that I actually really liked a lot from the Thor movies, which was Heimdall and Loki. Just because I love Idris Elba and Tom Hiddleston. I loved them in the Thor movies previously already, and those were like two big ones. It's just crazy how it goes from there, because you see a bunch of other people go in crazy ways. But towards the very end, when Thanos has the gauntlet and he snaps, of course, when Gamora was explaining, when you snap with the Infinity Gauntlet, it wipes out the whole effing universe. It's insanity. Like, the Avengers are like far apart. Almost every Avenger is like gone. Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Black Panther. Starting to not remember some of them, but the only ones that I know that are still alive are Iron Man, because Tony Stark is still on Titan and he's left in the dust. We don't know if he's going to be getting rescued or picked up by some cosmic force, maybe Silver Surfer or Beta Ray Bill, maybe Adam Warlock, who knows. By the way, Adam Warlock was teased in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, so no one can ignore that, and that is a good thing to remember. Anyways, to conclude for Infinity War and why I think it deserves like a 9 out of 10, there were some things I were expecting, some things I were actually wanting to see more of, but like the craziest part was still at the very beginning when I lost Heimdall and Loki. Those were like two of my favorite characters from the other Thor movies. I mean, Loki had a lot of great moments in Thor the Dark World and Thor Ragnarok. That was the saddest. I think I'll admit, I kind of teared up in this movie. There were other moments that I actually teared up as well. It was just crazy how everybody goes. Like, at the very end, there was a lot of people lost. But over the course of the movie, you lose... it goes Heimdall, Loki... I'm not sure who's next after that, but then you also lose Gamora, because Gamora gets consumed by the fact that Thanos has to get the Soul Stone. The whole time, Gamora in Guardians of the Galaxy knew where the Soul Stone was in the first place. And the fact that Thanos actually had to get it, Thanos really needed to, like, it was like a huge moment. That was like the pinnacle of the movie for me, I think, was when Thanos was with Gamora, the only daughter that he actually loved and that he raised, which is also very close to the comics as well, just because Nebula is there, and Nebula is around with Thanos at the point in the movie where she actually knows that Gamora knows where the Soul Stone is. So Gamora and Thanos venture to the planet where the Soul Stone is. They come across a revenant, or a ghost-like entity known as the Red Skull. I don't know how the Red Skull came back, but he came back from the first Avenger. That was pretty cool. And then that was just a big moment. That was the pinnacle of Infinity War, was when Thanos had to sacrifice Gamora. She pretty much dies, and then Thanos gets the stone. So at that point, he had like 4 stones. He went and got the Time Stone from Doctor Strange, because Doctor Strange only knows one successful outcome that he saw from the future, and that's why Doctor Strange says this is the only way. And so he gives the stone, the Time Stone, to Thanos, and then Thanos is gone. All the other people on the Titan are like gone, basically. The only one left on Titan is Iron Man, Tony. Like, I might even go on a limb and say the next Avengers movie might have like a rescue op where someone's gonna go fly over to Titan, go pick up Stark, pretty much. Anyways, I've been talking about this a little bit too long. This is a long review. Go see this movie. I highly recommend it if you're a huge comic book fan like myself. I'm just getting into comic books a lot more often just because of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I already knew previous knowledge about like certain X-Men characters and all that other stuff. I'm going to be talking about more Marvel movies coming up in the future coming up. I'm going to be talking about Ant-Man and the Wasp, the sequel to Spider-Man Homecoming, and then Captain Marvel, and then the 4th Avengers, which is, they already revealed that the title for that movie is going to be called Avengers Endgame, which is coming out next year, 2019, which I'm pretty excited for. Alright, so peace out. You guys have a good day, and I will see you guys in the next video.